the screws come around, the officers come around.
They do. And
then you gotta they give you some piece of paper and it shows you how you bed and everything's supposed to be folded.
You can't even have no dust on the pipes.
Yeah, so you can't have no dust. And the sinks are metal. The sinks are metal. They say to you, I want to be able to see myself in your sink. So they give you some little like, you know, that cream cleaner
the shining thing.
They put the cream cleaner. Then they say, yo, you got to put your bowl, your knives and your forks, fold up your shirt, put that on your bed, everything on your bed. So everything's got to be on your bed. And then all your cells got to be clean. And then you got to stand by your door. And then the gov comes around and does inspection, like looks. Yeah, on to the next. Yeah.
Can I say something, yeah? You see, like before a man
the governor in Stoke.
You see before
Stoke, if they got you got to do the workshop, the grinding wife for that. They call
it the mannies.
And the welding and all that.
They call it the mannies, innit? The big workshop, metal workshop.
I remember it. That's the first ever time I knew about actually having a job.
Stoke again?
Oh, the big man.
Yeah, the big man Joe.
That's
when me and Force.
It was juvenile when I went there.
Me and Force was just in Stoke.
It was juvenile when I went there.
With the bed packs on, yeah.
Corrupt.
Like
I smacked up the governor, when I kept wanting to say that. Can I say it again? I smacked up the governor, the actual governor.
Go on, say because you want us to go into.
Actual governor.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying wait.
So what happened? What happens?
The actual governor.
What happens?
Going for a quick one's mad.
A quick what though?
No. Yeah, I know we're going mad. We're going mad.
Man are going mad. You can't be going for a quick. You can't. Yo, that's offside, you know. That's offside. You can't be going for a quick one during the podcast. That's mental spray. He's mental.
But I'm telling you, the actual governor, not even just a script.
Why did you do that though?
No, because of what you said. Remember they come why for that? But every Sunday they do thingy round, and that's what I remembered. And they were trying to stitch me up this day, innit? Because I'm supposed to get enhanced this week.
Yeah, and if you don't do it right, it knocks down your points.
You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to stitch me up, yeah? And I proper cleaned up the cell, everything. Like, you can't get nothing wrong, yeah? And then they come in, they stitch me up. Remember, in there, I was on this bullying thing, yeah? Where I could only have 2 of each stuff.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Imagine, so I've all gave a couple man the stuff. You know when you have to just to make a tin pattern. Fam, imagine, they've come in my cell. Remember, why for that? But you know the air fresheners, and there's 2 of them in one pack.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 packs. But you know, with 2 of them in one pack, they've
4.
tried to say
you've got more than 2.
You know how prison
yeah.
So I can't even. They say to me, so then they've gone, you need to throw one of them in a bin. You know how they just fools like that.
Yeah, they try to take
they just fools like that.
After you just bought it.
So I'm saying, no, but I swear it was like about £1 or 50p. Yeah. So I'm saying, nah. You get me? You're not throwing that in the bin. They're chatting shit. Yeah, you got to throw it in the bin. So I said, no, you got to put it in reception. Put it in my reception box. My mum, remember I'm juvenile, you know. I'm a youth, so I'm saying my mum sends me my money, which she does. My mum sends me money. I ain't got brethrens like that. That's sending me B. I'm too young. So my mum sending me money, so I'm saying, no. Really. Anyway, my man said he's gonna threaten me, and I said, no. He got. I said, all right, go on then. Yeah, car. That's what I'm on. I'm smacking up screws. Why am I in Stoke Heath? I'm from London. I'm from London. Why am I even here? Why am I here? I'm here.
Yeah.
This is why I'm here. But he's grabbed the thing. I've grabbed his hand. You get me? But even though I've grabbed his hand, I'm knowing it's mad. Because you know, once you've got that, once you've done that, you
cross the line. Yeah, you cross the line.
He's got the smack, but they mash me up, though.
Yeah, they mash
me up.
So Stoke Heath.
The screw behind me.
Stoke Heath is.
Behind me, pulled my legs, bro. Yeah, from
under you.
Literally fell on my face.
I
know why for that. Fell on my face, but I remember I bust my nose, everything, I'm bleeding.
Stoke Heath is known for mashing man up though.
Yeah,
they will mash up the clout.
Yeah, I got the 28-day lay-by.
Yeah, because of the bed pack thing you're saying.
I got the 28-day lay-by to Doncaster. Doncaster is much better jail.
I didn't understand.
Big up Whiskers and Banner, R.I.P.
You know, it took me ages for them to, for me to convert into doing this bed pack. Because Feltham, you have to do it before they look through the flap, innit?
Yeah,
in the morning.
in the morning.
That you have to be standing by your door with this thing made in the way that they told
I'm
you to
I'm
make it.
in the bed
It's
on
a
basic.
major disrespect.
No, but you know what it is? The punishment for not being awake and that
You
is-
miss social, innit?
Yeah, no.
That's
So
it.
what they'll do is when in the morning, say
miss
that you go
social.
for one little idiot exercise thing, or when you come back, they've took your mattress and your stuff. So lunchtime, when everyone's you can't sit down on the bed, innit?
Yeah.
Because it's
Just the
mad
metal thing.
metal, isn't it? Like, yeah. So after that used to happen to me for ages before. 'Cause it's not because I weren't getting up. I was thinking, my man's going mad.
Nah,
That-
that's like only, but I swear, every day I'm in my bed. So I was just on basic.
Yeah.
That's where I met Clint. Big up Clint, C1. You get me? That's
big up,
where,
bro.
and he had to he come and link me with my, you know what I mean? Give me my stuff back.
I swear to
thought
God,
we had to-
I used to have an afro.
You know,
What
Ollie's
did you
one
used
of
to
my
deal
favourite
with?
girls
I used to have
ever,
an
you know.
afro.
Ollie's a sick
Did you
girl.
get haircuts and all that in jail?
Never.
I used to have an afro.
Bum though, what was the next thing though?
Yeah, no. What I was starting with the bed pack. First of all, yeah, I was saying when I was 16, I was a messy kid in it, yeah, and that was super mad for me because you know, like, first of all, in the jar was
Bong
you
in cell.
you had to get
Messy
free.
kid, bong in cell.
Sounds good. You had to get free minimum a day, yeah, in order not to get a basic one at the end of the week. You had to average 15 a week, yeah, first of all. And then on Sunday, you want me, yeah, to get all my, first of all, they took all your clothes. So you had like the gel shirt and the jeans and the grey tracksuit, whatever.
The
You want me
stripy
to
thing.
take all my stuff that you made me fold in there, take my bed sheets off the bed, because they want it off the bed, fold my bed sheets round my pillow. Like, it was like torture to me. And then you got this dickhead guy coming around. This could be. I used to hate that shit. So that's why I wanted to. I used to hate that shit. That shit used to make me. That used to make my blood boil.
Yeah, that's
I used to
like me.
feel like a proper idiot.
Bed packs was
I
dumb.
used to proper make my blood boil.
I bet by the end of your sentence,
I should have smacked one of them
No,
niggas
it's
like you.
I was
should've
by
smacked
the
them.
end of your
I used to
sentence,
No, it
hate
took me
don't
long to
bother
smack
you
a
no
screw
more,
still, I'm
and
not gonna
now
lie.
when you wake up in the morning,
No, I
you
was
do your bed.
institutionalized, blood.
Say that again?
Bro, wait. I was institutionalized. It took me long. No, it took me to smack a screw. Big up Chopper. Chopper's the first. That's when I knew I could smack
You
screws.
said.
You know them ones that when you see the man do it, I didn't. Big up Chopper. Smashed
No,
up
we
Mr.
got
Pipes.
into it with him in that
in
jail,
Only for
but-
not Mr. Pipes never bring him Jumma one time, and I see Chopper smack up one. Big up Chopper still. I know guy
Yeah,
mad.
big up.
That's when I knew, like, wow, you can actually miss these.
Johnson.
Because I'm institutionalized. Not as a you. After a while, you just know, like, to listen, you got to listen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But yeah, he made
You're
me.
always thinking, what if though,
I
innit?
think juvenile jail's evil. Like, bro, they used to give you basic warning for wearing low batties.
Yeah, man.
Not tucking your shirt.
Yeah.
Not what?
No.
How you
I
gonna
used to
tell
get extra
me at
days.
60? I used
No.
to wear my
I'm
trousers
older
here.
than you. We used to get extra days for that.
Like, what's
I've got
that?
3x3.
Like,
You know,
I
like
even told a young
disobeying
black guy
direct
from London
orders.
not to wear his
You know how
trousers
many
low or
days I
tucking
got
it.
for
What's
some-
that?
You know, disobeying
Right.
direct orders. Do you know how many days I got for that?
Yeah, that's mad.
Like
Like,
what?
juvenile was diabolical.